spoiler alert, I love this doll. Like, this doll is so gorgeous. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am in my backyard right now because it is a beautiful autumn day. I decided to film outside just because it's such a beautiful day out right now and might as well take advantage of the natural lighting while I'm out here, or while I'm able to. I've been filming a lot of G3 Monster High reviews today and I've been talking a lot, so it is kind of straining my voice. Hopefully my voice doesn't give out because I still have 3 more doll reviews, including this one right now. Anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at G3 Monster High Cleo de Nile, which was one of my favorite characters from G1, or well, G1 and G2. Anyway, Cleo's been one of my favorite characters. I really love Egyptian style, and I always thought that she had some of the most beautiful dolls. She was also one of the very first of the G3 dolls that there were leaks for that we saw in like this setup for the packaging and everything. So like I knew from the minute that I saw her that I was going to be good. If I ended up not caring for G3 and only got a couple dolls, Cleo was gonna be one of them. So I can tell you right now, like, spoiler alert, I love this doll. Like, this doll is so gorgeous and I'm just so excited to be able to share her with you. Now I do have a G1 style Cleo de Nile doll that I am going to be comparing her to. This is not the original release. This is the slightly lower budget version that was released in like 2015. I think it was a 6-pack. I'm just using this because I don't have the original release of Cleo, and there hasn't been a original pre-production that I'm able to get my hands on, or that they've made. But I do have this one, and it's in her signature look, so I'm just going to use this as a stand-in to do a side-by-side comparison later. So this is Cleo in the box. Since I really like G3 so far, the packaging is starting to grow on me. I didn't care for this weird shape in the front, but honestly, like, the overall design of the packaging is totally fine, and opening the box is nice because it reminds me of Ever After High. Anyway, so here is the back of the box. On the back we've got a picture from the school, and it shows some of the characters. This box artwork I've mentioned is not really my favorite. Nothing wrong with it. It looks fine. I just don't care for the style of these characters, especially if you compare it to the Nickelodeon version of the animated series. I like those more, but really at the end of the day, I'm just happy with the way the dolls look, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. On the back of the box, it says Cleo's, why'd I do that? On the back of the box, Cleo de Nile says that their monster type is Fabulous Royal Mummy. Their monster must-have is Sarcophagus. What? I know, I get it. Punster High is alive and well. I did not read this beforehand. That caught me off guard. Oh my god. Sarcophagus. So she got coffee? She's got her canopic jar, which I'm assuming is her thermos that has coffee in it. So her I'm not making this up, guys. Look, Sarcophagus. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, Cleo, you got me. Sarcophagus and her pyramid backpack, which I think is actually really cool. We're gonna take a look at that closer once it's out of the box. Her monster pet is Tut, which is a jackal, and I like it. First, I'm just gonna say that right now. I like Tut. We're gonna take a look closer, like, when I get Tut out of the box. But Tut was not the original pet that Cleo had in G1, and we're gonna talk about that, like I said, when we talk about Tut, and I got them out of the box and stuff, then we're gonna talk about that then. Speaking of which, actually, let's just go ahead and get Cleo out of the box so that way I can start talking about that stuff. All right, so I've got her out of the box. I have to say I am so excited for this doll because she just looks amazing. Like I said, I've always loved Cleo as a character, as a doll, like everything about it, but everything is so Egyptian and I'm loving this. So if you didn't know, my favorite author is Rick Riordan, and one of my favorite book series that he has done is the Kane Chronicles. Well, okay, my favorite book series are pretty much anything that Rick Riordan has done. So out of that, one of my favorite book series is called the Kane Chronicles. Here's what they look like, the books. I highly recommend you read these books if you like Egyptian mythology and And or if you're a fan of Harry Potter type stories, read this. It is so good. It has to do with the Egyptian gods and magicians and stuff. It is just a really, really good read. I highly recommend it. I really enjoy this. Anyway, ever since I have found myself obsessed with the Kane Chronicles, I found other series and like other types of media that are centered around Egyptian culture and other movies and stuff. I love Egyptian styling and their design. So naturally, I love Egyptian dolls. By the way, that OMG Fierce doll, the Cleopatra one, I'm gonna try and get my hands on it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away. I'm gonna see if I can get it on a sale because it is $100. And I'm not saying it's not worth $100, but there's a lot of dolls coming out right now. So I really have to be conscious about that. So if I can get it on a good sale, then I'm probably gonna be getting that one, and I really, really want it. Anyway, that being said, all of these accessories are giving me life. I love it. Okay, let's talk about the pet because I have things to say. So here is the pet. This little guy's name is Tut. He is a jackal, and this is very Egyptian. I love this. I love the way that Tut looks. I love the metallic blue color with the gold details. So cute. I've had people comment on my other Monster High G3 videos saying that the pets look like Littlest Pet Shop, and you are not wrong. They do kind of remind me of Littlest Pet Shop. I love the Monster High pets. I know that I have been like, not complaining, I don't know. I've been basically pointing out that every Barbie that I get comes with a pet of some kind. They always come with like a little dog or something. I think maybe the Totally Hair one didn't, but all the Barbie extra ones come with pets, and I'm over them. Like, I don't like their designs. I liked that parrot. That parrot was freaking adorable. And any of the little teddy bears, I love them. But all the little dogs they do, they're literally just thrown in. They don't even look like they go with the doll for some reason. Anyway, and the poodles with the heels, I don't know. I'm just not feeling them. Every single one of the Monster High pets so far, I am in love with. I think these are so cute. They are designed very well. And I think they're adorable. I love them. And they have a character to them. They have a name, they go with the doll, and they make sense. I think that's what the difference is. Anyway, that being said, this is not Cleo's original pet from G1. They did not, unlike the other characters, all the other characters got their same pet, just like a redesigned version. But for Cleo, they changed it completely. So this is Tut, the new one. And then right here next to it, this is Cleo's original pet, Hisset. So originally, Cleo had a snake, like a king cobra. And unfortunately, I do not have a Hisset that I can show you. I do have one, but it is still in the box, and it's part of that Cleo and Ghoulia 2-pack from Comic-Con. I have that set, and it does come with a Hisset and a Sir Hutsalot, but that's the only Hisset that I have, so I'm not taking it out of the box right now. I may debox that one day and do a review. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a review of that 2-pack. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. I've been holding on to it because I really, really like that set, and it's a collector set, and the box is so cool. So I don't know if I want to like unbox them, but let me know if that is something that you'd like to see, because if people think I should leave it in the box, then maybe I won't do an unboxing. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to like mention that, you know, we didn't get Hisset, although I love this. I love Tut. I think that a jackal is the perfect little pet for Cleo because it's like having a puppy, because, you know, jackals, I think jackals are canine, right? I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, and we did get confirmation that Hisset is not gone. Nothing happened to Hisset. I guess there's a picture, I don't know if I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. But there was a picture of inside those new lockers that, like the new dolls, that the new Monster High dolls that they've already announced that come with the little lockers and the key sets and stuff like that. There's pictures on the inside, like it's the inside of their locker, and they have like little Polaroids. And one of them has a picture of Tut next to Hisset. And Hisset was redesigned as well to look like the G3 pets as well. So Hisset is still alive and well, but this doll came with a Tut instead of Hisset. All right, moving on. So each of the dolls come with a bag of some kind or a backpack. In this case, Cleo came with this really, really cute pyramid backpack, which I think is so cool. It does open, and in fact, this is the only, oop, I didn't mean to do that. Straps came off. That's not what I meant to do. So it has a little clip on the top. This is the only one that fully opens, like it's actually fully opens. And you can very easily put stuff inside, close it up, and snap it, and you know, it's fully closed. But I love this. It looks like a little pyramid with like the mummy wraps. It's all gold with the scarab beetles in this beautiful teal color. Now, even though as much as I'm obsessed with Egyptian mythology and stuff like that, I am not very knowledgeable when it comes to a lot of stuff, but I know that there is significance to like the scarab beetles. I believe the scarab beetles represent one of the aspects of Ra, which was the sun god. And then there's these wings on the top of the pyramid. I don't know if it's supposed to represent something from Egyptian mythology, or if the designers just thought it would look cool. Maybe they're like supposed to be Isis's wings. I don't know. But I thought that was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, so I have to show you her thermos. Her thermos looks like a little canopic jar. I don't know if I'm saying that word correctly. Is it canopic? I believe that's how you say it. I've heard other people say canopic and other ways to pronounce it. I don't know what is correct and what's incorrect, but please feel free to correct me in the comments down below. Anyway, the canopic jars, this one has the head of a jackal, which, who was the jackal-headed god? Anubis. So I believe that this is like, I don't know, I think like the canopic jars had different gods for the top of it, and this one's Anubis, I believe. But this is supposed to be her, hold on, what was it called? It's her little sarcophagus. And what's cool about this is it comes apart and the lid becomes a little coffee cup. So you've got like you've got the actual thermos here, and then you've got the little coffee cup, and they're two separate pieces, and they both like have little handles on them so the dolls can hold them. That is so stinking cute. I love that. I remember this causing so much controversy when the original Cleo pictures leaked on the internet, and those internet detectives went in and zoomed in to see every little thing they could find in the leaked photo. And one of them was this item that people were like, why does she have a burrito? It's not a burrito, it's a wrap. Like mummy, get it? It's a wrap. So she's got her little food item, you know, because each of the dolls so far come with food items, and hers is a wrap. And it's like, I can't tell what's in here. It looks like lettuce, tomatoes, and some kind of protein maybe. I'm not sure exactly what all's in here. It didn't say on the box. Usually some of them it said what the food item was, but it didn't in this case. But it is a food wrap. And it doesn't just look like a normal wrap, because like it looks like it has mummy wraps around the bottom. Anyway, I thought that was cute and clever. She also comes with this little compact, and this is a callback to her original doll, because I think her original doll had like these little teal diamonds printed on her face, as well as maybe she had like a few accessories or whatever, but it's like a little compact. It has a little thumb hole for her to hold it, and it does open, or at least it looks like it does. Ooh, I don't want to mess up my nails. Ah! I dropped it. Oh, okay, it's a little makeup compact. I thought it was gonna be like a little mirror, but it's a little makeup compact. So inside you can see there's like eyeshadow and blush or something like that. There's no mirror, but that would be cool if there was a little mirror here. But yeah, so she's got a little makeup compact. And then all of the dolls come with their own phone. So these are their iCoffin phones, because they're shaped like coffins. But each of them are customized to be specific to each of the dolls. So it looks like the phone has a case, and in Cleo's case, it looks like, once again, I think that's Anubis. But that is so cool. I love that. I love the fact that they made each of them unique to each of the dolls. And then of course you have like the little sticker here that has like the little apps and everything on it. Next up is her sunglasses. So she has this like bright yellow color here. These are really cool. I believe this is a new sculpt, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, so let me know if this is a reused sculpt from G1 or G2, or if it's new for G3, because that I don't know. But it kind of has that mummy wrap kind of motif to it. And then while I'm here, let me show you. This is what she looks like wearing the sunglasses. I like the fact that the sunglasses are translucent enough for where you could see their eyes through it. I'm not going to be displaying her in her sunglasses. Like, I'm not a huge fan of glasses on dolls, because I'm always afraid it's going to like chip the paint on their face. Each of the G3 dolls come with an extra outfit piece. In Cleo's case, it is this little jacket that kind of looks like the mummy wraps. And I may try this on her just so we can see what it looks like on. But it's really cool. It's like a fringe jacket. So you've got all the mummy wraps hanging down and stuff like that, and it's like a light cream color with this turquoise detailing on it to make it look like the linen wraps. It's really cute. It just kind of looks like a cropped denim jacket is what it looks like. And then each of the clothing pieces come on these little paper monster high hangers, which I think is kind of cute. And then that brings us to the doll. Oh no, it's polypropylene. Can you tell I'm excited? Okay, start off with a positive before I get into the hair. This doll is stunning. Like, not stunning. I'm sorry, the word stunning doesn't have enough syllables to define how I feel about this doll. This doll is absolutely stunning. I didn't really add any additional syllables to that, but absolutely added more. There we go. But oh my God, look at her. She is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I think this might be my favorite G3 doll. I don't know. 'Cause here's the thing. She is absolutely stunning. Beautiful little headpiece, earrings that are shaped like pyramids. Her necklace is like gold and turquoise with a little scarab beetle in the middle, and it's got painted details. Her outfit has like this printed mummy wraps and everything. This beautiful Egyptian inspired pattern underneath. There's like a gold ribbon down the side with little reflective gold pieces. I don't know what those are called, but like sequins or something. She's got this molded belt with these painted details for the chains, and then these shoes, which we'll get to in a second. She's fully articulated, so you got movement at the head, the upper torso, the shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. And overall, I am absolutely in love with this doll. Everything about the way this doll is designed is perfection, except the hair. Let me take a step back. I love this hairstyle. Everybody is upset that she doesn't have bangs, and I get it. Like when we look at the original dolls, a good majority of them have bangs, which is fine. I'm not a fan of bangs on dolls. I don't know. There's something about that short hair that doesn't always lay right. It sticks out kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Plus, like when they do it the way they did here, where all the hair was the same length, and then they just pulled some to the front and then chopped it to make it short. They kind of did the same thing for Draculaura. When you're mass producing a doll like that, they tend to like have a lot of dolls where their bangs are uneven, or they take too much of the hair, or sometimes they hit more hair from one side than the other. I don't know. It's just not my favorite way that they produce them. I much prefer dolls like this that have like a side part. This is like my favorite style for dolls to have their hair rooted in. I love long hair. Her hair is so long, and I love that. And I love that it's a side part. It's kind of tied back on the side, loose here. She's kind of got that she kind of has that aerial kind of swoop bang situation happening, and I love that. The hair is made from polypropylene, and that, I can't say it ruins the doll for me, because two reasons. One, it looks aesthetically pleasing. It is beautiful. I love the colors they chose, because they chose this like deep, like, I don't know if it's a navy blue or like a midnight blue, like underneath, like what would you call this? I don't know. It's so pretty. I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know what, it's a really deep blue color, very, very pretty, very striking. But then over it, there's this like, it's almost like a turquoise color, almost like a cyan, like I don't know what kind of color, but this lighter blue color that's over it to give her highlights. And the combination of those colors are perfect for her, especially for her skin tone. I think it works so well. She also has a gold tinsel, because the original Cleo dolls all had tinsel in their hair, so they kind of kept with that. I know that a lot of doll collectors are not huge fans of tinsel in doll hair because it can be tricky to style, and that's valid. I totally get it. You're able to remove it. My Froggy Stuff reviewed this doll, and she very quickly removed the tinsel from her doll's hair, and I don't blame her. I'm keeping the tinsel in because I actually like the effect that it gives for the look. The doll looks amazing. It's the feeling of polypropylene that I just don't like. Sorry, that took a really long time for me to get to my point. But I genuinely hate polypropylene hair. I wish so much that this doll had saran hair, because all of the other dolls have saran hair. Like, why does she have to get gypped in that department? Like, I get it. It's probably because of the coloration. I will say I was like made aware ahead of time that she was most likely going to have polypropylene hair by somebody, because they weren't 100% sure if it's polypropylene, but they did say it's not as nice as like the other doll's hair. So I assumed it was polypropylene, and I kind of went ahead of myself and went on dollyhair.com, and I bought some saran doll hair in colors that I think would be good matches for this. I don't have any gold tinsel, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to see if I can find some, but I did get that ahead of time with the intention of potentially rerouting my Cleo doll. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I'll be honest, this polypropylene hair, even though I can tell very clearly it is polypropylene, I have to say it is a higher quality polypropylene than what I'm used to. I think when I think of polypropylene, I think of budget dolls, so like the Glamour Girls, or like whatever, those $5 dolls you get at Walmart or Target that they don't have any plastic in the packaging. They're just like in a little cone, and they're like less than $5 or something like that. Oh, the new Hair Amazing dolls are some of those now. They're budget dolls. They're like $5 dolls, and they use polypropylene hair. It is very firm. It also gets matted and tangled and frizzy and like nasty really quickly when kids play with it. So I can't imagine kids today being happy with polypropylene hair. I'm gonna make a whole video that is dedicated to talking about doll hair, because I've been talking about doll hair for a while on my channel. Like if you go back like a couple years, like I've always pointed out the doll hair fibers and the qualities and like what I did like and what I didn't like and stuff like that. And I always get these comments from people saying they don't know how to tell the difference. I've even seen a lot of YouTubers that do doll reviews, and like a lot of these dolls coming out, that have admitted that they don't know what the different doll hair types are, what they're called, or how to tell what is what. But all they can tell is they're like, this hair doesn't feel as good as other hair, you know, stuff like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is make a dedicated video going through that, so that way you're able to watch that and determine for yourself. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. If you'd like to see a video where I do specify the different doll hair types and how to identify them. It's not an original concept. Other people have made videos similar to it, but with a lot of new dolls out on the market now, you know, I think it's time to do an updated version of that kind of a video. Obviously, I'm very passionate about this topic, and I just realized how long I've been rambling about doll hair, so I might have edited out some of what I said. But let's go ahead and move on. So let's talk about these shoes. These look cool. I'm gonna say that right now. The design is really cool because they're supposed to be mummy wraps. They're like a boot. They have painted details in gold, turquoise, and orange. The heels are really cool because they kind of look like ram's horns, so they remind me of Raw. Are those supposed to be ram's horns? No, they're not. They're a crook. They have like the crook and the flail. They look like little crooks. And I'm not talking about crooks like in thieves or robbers or anything like that. I'm talking about like the Egyptian crook and flail, the little thing that looks like a staff, like a little hook. That's what it looks like. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but anyway. And I think the boots are like designed well in the sense of, you know, they have that Egyptian theme and they go with her outfit. I'm just not a huge fan of them. and I think a lot of people kind of feel the same way. I don't know. There's something about these boots that I just don't like the way that they look. So I'm gonna see if I can get like some others. I know that like the Ghoul Spirit 6-pack, the Cleo that's there has some really, really cute sandals, and I would much rather her have those rather than these things. Like I said, the design is good. I just don't care for the style. But anyway, now their arms are removable at the elbows as well as at the wrist. I'm gonna try, let me see if I can take their hands off. I'm gonna take her hands off. Let me see if I can put her jacket on really quick, just so we can see what she looks like wearing her jacket. I almost wish they would have made her dress sleeveless. If they're gonna give her a jacket like this, it's kind of hard to put the jacket on over these sleeves. But anyway, oh, you know what? Ooh, I kind of like this better. Kind of like with Frankie, I kind of like the way she looks better with her jacket on. Like, look at that. She looks so cute. I might keep this on. I love this fringe jacket with the mummy wrap style. I love that. Oh my God, I didn't think this doll could get any better, but you put this jacket on and oh my gosh. So cute with the little collar, and it's got a little extra detail of like the linen wraps hanging down right there and stuff like that. It goes so well with her outfit. And I do like her dress the way that it comes, but since they gave her this, I kind of wish that they would have made the dress sleeveless. It would have been easier for putting the jacket on, but I'm an adult collector, not a kid, so I didn't really have trouble. Okay, hold on. I think I kind of glossed over this, and I need to show you her face. When I was like drooling over how beautiful she is, look at her makeup. The lighting has started to be weird out here, but that's okay. I love that they gave her the Eye of Horus for the makeup, you know, and like, look at this cat eye, like beautiful, like gold and blue, and then the little golden stripe down her bottom lip. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a lip ring, or I think it's supposed to be painted makeup, because that reads very Egyptian for me, whereas a lip ring probably wouldn't. I don't know. But I think I got one that has a perfect face screening. And if you see any defects, do not tell me. Because if you tell me, that's all I'm gonna hyper focus on. But I think that I got as close to a perfect face screening for Cleo as I possibly could. She is so beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think this is probably my favorite doll from G3. At least out of the ones I've opened, even with the polypropylene hair. I love this doll, oh my gosh. All right, let's see how she stacks up against G1. All right, so here's G1. Like I said, this is the slightly lower quality version. I know, I don't have the original one, but this is basically what her outfit looked like. So G1 Cleo always had mummy wraps, linens somewhere on her outfit, like whether it's her shoes or the clothing itself or her accessories, they always had it, sometimes all three, like in this case. But the linen wraps were always like added on to the outfit or the accessories. In the case of G3, it's molded on. She's got like the molded on mummy wraps on her leg and then on this arm going up, and they did that for G2 as well, and I'm not a fan. So I mentioned in some of my other videos, like when I look at these dolls, I also think of customizing opportunities because I enjoy customizing the dolls, but I hate it when they have things that are permanent that I may not want to have for all of my custom dolls. So Cleo, I think, well, besides Claudine, I think Cleo is the only character from Monster High so far that has like a human skin tone. Like, it's a very tan color, but this is more of a natural skin tone than say green or blue or pink. So if I wanted to customize a doll and make a human character, I would probably gravitate towards Cleo. But the problem is I'm not always wanting to make a mummy character, but they've permanently molded on these mummy linens. I mean, it's only on the lower half of her leg, and I think it's only on the lower half of her arm. I've got two sleeves here that I can't really pull it up to show you, but her hand is there. You can see the hand. And I like the idea behind it. It's kind of, I was talking about it in my Toralei video, because Toralei has the little tufts of fur and the fur around her wrists and ankles. I'm just not a huge fan of the molded on permanent stuff like that. That being said, switching back over to collector brain instead of customizer brain, I do like it. I like the differences between, like with Frankie having the prosthetic leg, that is so cool. And I love the fact that they have differences in these dolls, because in real life there are different people, which, speaking of, I might do like a full comparison of the line later, but they are all different body types. Like Frankie is taller. In fact, let me show you this. So here's a picture that I just took of these two, which you can see they're standing up right here. Here's the picture that I just took. But basically you can see that Frankie is taller than Cleo, but also Cleo is more curvy around the hips than Frankie. So they do have different body types. So Cleo's a little more on the curvy side. Frankie is a little on the taller side. Once I get to Draculaura, you'll see that Draculaura is petite and curvy. But I love that. I love the fact that they are doing different body types. I just like that they're keeping up with that idea of more variety and inclusivity. Anyway, that being said, let me take a picture of the G1 doll next to the G3 doll. Now, okay, so here's the picture I just took, and as you can see, the G3 dolls are more fuller figured than the original G1 dolls are. I like the fact that they all still have the same articulation, with 1 point additional in the torso, which is nice. In this case, Cleo seems to be about the same height, roughly. It's hard to say because of the different shoes that they're wearing, and the G1 Cleo Cleo is on like a little bit more of a platform and on a doll stand, even though these are Kaiser stands, so they're really flat, so it doesn't really add too much height, but they seem to be about the same height. I love Cleo so much. I'm just sitting here staring at both of these dolls, and I love them. They did really change the like aesthetic. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in again. They really did change Cleo's aesthetic. It's very much like, I think their theming has gotten a little bit better. It's a little bit more modern because, you know, some of these older Monster High dolls have become a little bit dated. So it's nice to see a new fresh look for them. But I love that like they've kept the theming throughout, so you know who this character is and who they're supposed to be and stuff like that. And I'm not just talking about Cleo from Monster High. Like, you can tell she's supposed to be an Egyptian inspired doll, and like I think that translates really well. Honestly, I think they did a better job with the tinsel. Like, whatever kind of tinsel this is that they used on the G3 dolls, I think it's better than the G1 tinsel. Like, the G1 tinsel gets really unruly, and mine's still in good condition. I've seen some people whose tinsel is terrible. But anyway, it's like, it's unraveling, so there's little like white threads kind of on the inside that are coming out away from the gold threads. But I don't know, like this tinsel I think is better. I think this tinsel for G3 is probably not going to give us as much trouble as the G1 tinsel did. I could be wrong. I mean, that's just what I'm guessing as of right now. But yeah, I'm really happy with the evolution of Cleo specifically. Like I said, I've always loved Cleo, but I think I love her almost even more. You know, one thing that has bugged me, I noticed this when I saw promo pictures, her eyes, they kind of look milky to me. Because if you look at her eyeliner is black, but then the pupil of her eyes are like navy blue, and it makes her eyes look milky. And so far, none of these other dolls are like that. They all have black pupils. So I don't know if that was like a design choice or if they ran out of black ink. It's like when you're printing copies, but you're running out of ink, so like the last one looks a lot lighter than the first one. So I don't know, it doesn't look like that. It looks like it was intentional, but I don't know why they decided to do it that way. I don't know, I'm not complaining. She still looks stunning. So anyway, I'm very, very happy with this Cleo doll. I think she is stunning. I just really wish they would have used saran hair. But let me know down below if you would like to see me get another Cleo doll and do a reroute with saran hair. I mean, it'd be the same style, so I don't know if that'd be an entertaining video or not. Maybe I'll just include it in my hair video if I decide to do it, because I'm gonna do just one big hair restyling video later on, because a couple of these dolls I do want to give a boil wash or style their hair differently than the factory style, but I'm gonna do that in a separate video. But like I said, let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, if you want to see me reroute her with saran. Because if, you know, maybe if you're interested in doing that, it'd be nice to know if you're able to find a comparable color in saran, you know, to make sure the colors at least match. Speaking of comments and stuff like that, recently YouTube has been changing their algorithms, and something they focus a little bit more on is user satisfaction. Is that what they call it? Anyway, they care about like if you guys are happy. So it's actually really important to YouTube that you are clicking the like button on videos that you do like, and they also look at things like the comment section. If you are leaving comments and there's like engagement with the video, YouTube cares about that stuff. So like, I mean, obviously there's no pressure, but if you could let me know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up or leaving a comment down below talking about this video in some way, it helps my videos out a lot. So I would definitely appreciate it. If you're not sure what to comment, let's come up with a question of the day. So I think a question of the day for me is gonna be, what is your opinion on tinsel in doll hair? Because I know that it's a very polarizing topic. Some people love it, some people hate it. Like, which camp are you in? I'm kind of in the middle. I don't really care too much as long as it doesn't look bad. I have removed the tinsel from doll hair before on some of my Rainbow High dolls and some of my Monster High dolls in the past. But like I said, in this case, I think it looks nice enough that I won't have to worry about it. But let me know, do you hate tinsel in doll hair? Are you in that camp, or do you not care? Or do you love it? Do you really like the way that tinsel looks? Because it does add sparkle and glam and glitz to the hair. Let me know down in the comments down below. Anyway, I need to get going because I still have 2 more doll reviews and I am running out of sunlight. I just realized the sun is moving and the lighting is turning weird here, and I don't really want to go inside and like set up my lighting and stuff like that. So I need to get on to these next reviews. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.